So I just want to welcome everybody back in to another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast with the regular guys, Leek, John, I'm Rashad. How y'all feeling? Feel like I ain't seen y'all in a couple months?
Been a minute.
Happy spring.
Technically, yeah, don't feel like it, but I feel like we got a lot to get to. It's the NFL offseason. Today the owners had a meeting and they passed a new rule to ban the hip drop tackle. So if y'all don't know what that means, it's basically the tackle that injured Mark Andrews last season. So that means if a defender will do that, it's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So like, how y'all feel about that?
Who was the Bengals linebacker? What was his name?
I think it was Logan Wilson.
Yeah, fuck Logan Wilson. But continue.
But as a defender though, like, how are you supposed to make that tackle?
Like,
right? You know what I mean?
Man
like,
up, man up. Get in the gym.
If you're already behind them though,
if you're already behind him, what we supposed to do?
Next
like,
man up.
let him score. You know what I'm saying?
supposed to
Like,
grab his ankle? Like, what are you supposed to do?
I get it's probably gonna definitely get some used to, but I don't know. I mean, it's gonna sound crazy because I'm gonna take the personal, like my bias out of it because it was on Mark, a Ravens player. I get that, but I mean, yo, that's a crazy way to tackle somebody. Like, if you really just look at that, like, it's actually kind of crazy.
How else
like,
would
I
you tackle
get it.
though?
What you mean?
What are you supposed to do if he gets in front of you? Like, you can't grab his horse collar. You can't, jump on him. You can't do nothing. You just gotta let him score the touchdown.
there's got to be some middle ground.
There is, and it's like, because I'm just looking at it from the aspect of like from grabbing onto a side of a dude and just straight dropping down and folding his legs up. And
I mean, that's what happened to Dak, but yeah,
like that. It's a better way to do that. It's a better way to do it. Like, and it's gonna probably sound the same thing, but it's like, I don't know. You can still grab a dude and fall and like keep him from moving forward, but I just feel like the way that you're falling for that to like fold onto a person's legs, that's just the unnecessary part.
I get it's a safety thing, right? But you got to think these guys are moving like 1,000,000 miles an hour, right? So they're just trying any way possible to get the guy down, right? Like, so
Facts.
in their head, it's just like, okay, if I can get him down this way, I'm gonna grab him and fall, right? So it's like, I feel bad for defenders because like it's almost to the point where they gotta ask the offensive player, like, can I hit you? Is it okay for me to tackle you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think the game is just taken away from them. You know, like with the roughing the passer and
it's soft.
you know, all of that stuff. I totally get it's for safety, but like, it's almost flag at this point, right? Like,
I mean, flag, at least, you might be able to do something better. Like, I don't know. I don't like the call. And I'm just thinking about the Ravens, like, in December when Lamar and Derrick Henry and J.K. in the back.
They can run for 3,000.
I'm going to be so confused as a Patriots fan because, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I'm thinking about the December football games and when I'm watching the Ravens.
Bitter cold tundras.
Hey,
how you gonna take down King Henry?
Hey, man, it might be another bounty gate because what are you supposed to do at this point? They're gonna have to send a message or something.
They also made like roughing the passer calls like reviewable, and
That's a good call.
They also added a third challenge so that if you get your first or second challenge, like if you get it, then they'll grant you a third challenge. So I mean, it's just it's some things in motion, you know.
And
what I mean?
they still allowed the tush push. I thought they was gonna take that out.
I mean,
it's not a football play. It's a rugby play. Like, what are we doing?
It's a cousin of football, so I mean, that's how they looking at it, I guess.
It's like I'm interested to see if Jalen Hurts can still do the tush push with no
Jason Kelsey.
Kelsey.
I forgot he retired.
I mean, so you think Kelsey? Well, obviously he didn't. But I mean, like I'm saying, they still got some strong dudes on the line. Like,
Jalen Hurts himself is strong. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean,
I think it's still gonna work for them.
I mean, you see every other team try to do it, and nobody does it like them, right? So
maybe they just have the strongest O-line.
Exactly. Like,
like, you gotta be strong as hell to do the shit that they do.
That's crazy though. I mean, we in the middle of free agency right now. Y'all think it's like crazy? Y'all think it's kind of chill? Like, what are y'all thoughts been on?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, this free agency is kind of giving me the vibes of like, what year was it? I want to say going into 2019 when it just seemed like everybody was switching teams, like going different places, and it's like right now you're just seeing a lot of guys that like. Granted, it's one example, but Keenan Allen, somebody you probably would have never guessed was gonna leave LA. The dude was literally played in LA his entire football career,
crazy.
High school, college, and professional. and now he's in Chicago.
Now he's in the Midwest, like
Now right.
But
How
it's
do you
like
go? Like that's just crazy to me. So it's like,
You-
and I mean, that's just one example, but it's like it's just a lot of people going.
it's a lot.
It's-
It's a lot to keep up with.
It's crazy.
Saquon to
my
the
boy
Eagles.
Saquon.
Going to the Eagles.
You got a whole lot of Ravens moving in division, right? You've got Tony Pollard to the Titans, Derrick
Yeah.
Henry to the Ravens,
Snead to the
Snead
Titans.
to the Titans.
Eckler to the Commanders.
Gus the Bus to the LA.
Am I missing another running back?
Patriots doing nothing as usual. Like
typical.
Hey, chill. We gonna get to the draft in a second. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna make the move.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kirko to Atlanta. That's a big
Yeah.
one.
Sam Howell to Seattle.
Yeah.
And it's just like even those like little like
The small
behind them,
ones.
like it's even those are crazy.
Justin Fields,
to
Russell Wilson,
Russell Andrews,
Oh,
Kenny
yeah.
Pickett.
Pittsburgh, Pickett to Philly.
So like out of all Calvin Ridley to
Philly to
out of all of them,
like Tennessee. Yeah.
What do y'all think was the biggest? Like, Saquon. I mean,
Derrick
Kirk
Henry.
And it's not. It's really not even me being biased. It's
think it's Derrick
It's
Henry?
Derrick Henry.
Not Kirk?
Ravens. No.
to Atlanta.
No.
Nah, I mean,
Like it's a bet. No, don't get me wrong. They're gonna get better quarterback play out of him for sure. But
I mean, he's coming off an Achilles.
Derrick Henry to the Ravens is
Derrick Henry to the
nasty.
Ravens is just insane.
It's nasty.
You take the top rushing off, like one of the top rushing offenses for the last couple years,
And
and then you just add a
the
top,
best running back.
a top 3 running back consistently for the last 3 years.
Are you
talking about?
are you not concerned based on what you saw in the playoffs that they won't use him? Because I don't know if did we talk playoffs last episode or
Yeah.
I try not to.
but like y'all got to the playoffs and just got away from your
Ran the
identity.
ball like 4 times.
You know what I mean? So you've got Derrick Henry now. So you think
It's
that
no-
changes?
Yeah,
Like,
it has to. And this is I had to take my personal feelings aside because I love Odell. I love him to death. Matter of fact, let me just take this time.
He's going.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you for coming to the city and blessing us with your talent and your grit and your but when you have special players on your team, you have to build your game plan around them. Derrick Henry is not like Odell in a sense, and I had to just give him his flowers real quick. Odell is not the dude that's gonna be the number one guy you game plan around every day. Derrick Henry, on the other hand, you are going to game plan around Derrick
Stack
Henry.
the box. You
Like,
got to.
Derrick Henry. I honestly, he's gonna average about 16, 20 touches.
How do you
What?
stop that?
Wait. No, he's not.
Why wouldn't he?
Lamar gonna still get his rushes. JK
No,
gonna
that's
get his rushes.
no, that's gonna stop. And then
What you mean? They just gave Lamar that money.
yeah, and he can listen. I'm all for Lamar doing anything to get the game, like to win the game. Like if he got to run, he got to run. That's cool. But when you got Derrick Henry behind you,
I mean, y'all invested so many wide
leave it up to Derrick
receivers.
Henry.
Why you gonna go back to running? I thought that was the. Weren't y'all mad at Greg Roman for trying to run, and now y'all
Nah.
going back to that? What's your identity? What's the Ravens' identity?
Honestly, the
This
Ravens'
guy.
identity. No, he got a good point. The Ravens' identity is still a rushing football team with a great with an elite defense.
So I
Now-
got draft all them wide receivers.
Because when it comes when it comes to it, when the rushing attack isn't working, you need those receivers to get open to open up the run game. So that being said, and I mean I'm not like a big fan of it, but if they want to take the approach of just getting some decent serviceable guys and beefing up the backfield, I'm cool with it. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been really upset about when I was seeing the reports that Michael Gallup was gonna get that we got interested in Michael Gallup
And Josh Reynolds. I
and
saw
Josh
that one
Reynolds,
too.
and it's like.
He's a good run blocker.
I'm getting mad. Like I got mad initially because I'm like, dude, Michael Thomas is still out there. At the time, Mike
Slant
Williams
boy.
was still out
You
there.
want Michael Thomas?
Slant boy, no, he
do.
sucks.
No, he don't.
I've
He's
heard.
serviceable.
I've got
He's
Ravens
still serviceable.
fans at work, and they were like, "Nah, they don't want Mike."
I know, and I
Slant
get
boy.
that. I
He
get
can't
it.
stay on the field.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
how.
I mean?
And the same thing with Mike Williams. But if you think about it, Michael Thomas probably gives more games than Mike Williams.
Are we sure?
Positive.
I
I love.
I think that's
listen,
a toss.
I love that. I just love that prototype of a receiver, like the big, fast, and just go up there and get it.
Fast?
But Mike Williams is just made of paper.
I mean,
Like I love him to death. I swear that he's caught some.
Michael
crazy
Thomas
catches.
is the same way, bro. Like,
And he's not even fast.
I think Michael Thomas hasn't finished the season since
2018, 19.
19. Williams finished
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, right?
No.
He did. He
Are you sure?
yeah, he finished the year
So
with
he
Keenan.
played every game.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying,
He
bro.
missed a couple games. Yeah,
That's what I
but-
mean. Like he's gonna miss weeks. But I love him. Still love him.
And he's he's coming off of what, an ACL.
hmm
What's
But-
my?
but I mean, like I said,
yeah.
If we can just still if the Russian attack is going to be top 3, we should be a top 3 rushing team this year as long as the O line can get get it together. I've come to realize like I'm cool with the serviceable guys. Like we got Zay, we got Bateman, we got Mark, we
Aguilar.
got Aguilar, and that's another thing that is like
They got all these.
got
Like,
Isaiah. Like we
they got
got
these threats,
we
and y'all
have
getting a running back. Like I was,
we
like,
got him. So it's like I'm not really. I had to really take a step back and be like, all right,
I don't think y'all
we can cook a little something.
needed Henry
I
because I
mean,
thought y'all were good with Gus and J.K. and y'all even had Dalvin Cook, right? Like I just because you look at the running back market, you know what I mean? Like those guys just aren't going for much, right? So you can get it done. I feel like y'all got it done last year by committee. Y'all went to the AFC Championship game, one game away. You know what I mean? Like, is running back really the reason y'all lost? See, it wasn't running back. It was just play calling and.
I like watching Lamar throw the ball
The
around.
fan in me says no because I gave Lamar a lot of shit for that game, and I kind of got to stand on that. Like I gave him a lot of shit, but I don't know because it's like if I don't know, yo, because if Gus isn't hurt and listen, going into that game, what
Keaton,
we had Gus. No, we had Gus as.
I forgot all about him.
Well, I'm saying
going into the game. I'm talking about going to that AFC Championship game. You had Gus Edwards, Justice Hill, and Dalvin Cook, who just signed, who hadn't gotten any touches. Like he had a couple touches the game before, but that was it. Now you tell me we going into a game with Derrick Henry, Keaton Mitchell, and J.K. Dobbins potentially.
I get it.
I
get it. I get it.
Which
though.
backfield are you trusting more?
I get it.
And again, love Justice Hill because he's actually proven himself over the last few years now. I actually love Justice Hill, but I look at him more as like receiving back. You know what I'm saying? Like he can definitely get out in space real quick, make some moves, make some guys miss. But I don't know.
I get it. I'd want Derrick Henry too.
Even not even being there as a Ravens fan, like just watching Derrick Henry highlights over the last 2 years, you can just sit there and be like, "Yo, he's still got it." Like
He's coming to us.
I still think of that.
That's
that
our
stiff
guy.
arm. He did the what was it?
Josh
was it
Norman?
Peters? Was it Peters? He turned them around. He made him a blocker.
Oh no, that was Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas. There it is. Yeah, that's probably the craziest stiff arm.
so not the one where he made a dude fly sideways. You just wanted to say that one because it was a Ravens.
No, but he made him block. He turned them to a blocker.
He turned him around. I've seen a lot of people get turned around. I have not seen a dude get pushed into the air sideways,
Well, that man was
fly 5 yards. I'm just saying.
He was looking.
I ain't gonna lie, hold you. Like
Sideways.
the one run I remember like vividly from Derrick Henry is the one against the Jaguars.
99.
The 99. Like, literally,
Crazy.
that shit still replays in
What
my
was it
head.
like a multiple
he just
stiff
he just
arm?
kept he put AJ Boye in
punching
the fucking,
boys.
Yo, he put Boye in a blender, and then
Oh, I
Miles
remember
Jack
that.
came out of nowhere, just put him in the dirt. I'm like, yeah, just at that
That was
point,
a
then he
Thursday
picked up
night
the
game,
speed.
right?
yeah,
Picked
Thursday
up the
night game.
speed and got up I think his top speed was crazy.
It was
on that.
ridiculous. That's why I'm just like, yo,
Is it?
I'm happy.
What about? I know. Lee said Derrick Henry. You agree? Derrick Henry biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he's gonna improve the Ravens or improve any team the most, especially in December and January.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest. But like honestly,
That's yeah.
the craziest one, or the one that really like had me be like, what, was probably
I don't want to say
Russ on the
Saquon.
Steelers.
I don't want to say like it's
Maybe it might
between-
be
It's
Fields.
Steelers-
between, honestly, it's between Fields and Sam Howell. Because
What?
Well, I didn't care about Sam Howell. You know what I mean? It was just.
but
the
they
Seahawks.
just got rid of Sam Howell to potentially go get Drake May, who's literally the same person. Where
I
did
hope,
Sam
I,
Howell
hope,
come-
I hope they get Drake
Where
May
does-
because I want us to get Jaden Daniels. That's what
Yeah, I
I want.
went.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Man,
talking
any
about
hot. I mean,
But I'm just like, no, like, did you like think about that for a second? You literally got rid of the dude from
Same
North Carolina.
school,
Go
same.
get another dude from North Carolina who do
Yeah.
the same thing. And
I
Sam
don't
Howell
know.
just finished like top 3 in passing yards at the end of the season.
They, you
Granted,
know,
it was garbage time plays, but like
they going through
like,
rebuild. They got new ownership, new coaching. You know what I mean? So I guess I don't know. Sam Howell was the last ownership.
and it's like you
pick.
can't even use the excuse like, oh, we're bringing in a new team. Let's get a new young quarterback. Sam Howell only been in the goddamn league for a year. Like
And he was like what the most sacked QB in the league, maybe
Yeah.
top 3. Like
no, he held
that's
on to
that
the
line's
ball a
fault.
lot. No, he held on to the ball a lot.
man, I think Justin Fields for me because this was just right after we heard about Russell Wilson going to Steelers, and then I'm like, they got another QB, right? Like
I mean, they made Russ the starter.
I know Fields. Is
I mean,
gonna,
so on real quick, was that ever a question?
I mean, Russ kind of
Kenny
sucks.
Pickett.
It has
was.
nothing to do with that though.
What you mean?
I hate to be that guy, but it's seniority rules here, and it's like
No, but Russ really sucks though.
Russ wasn't that bad last
Oh,
year.
he,
bro.
we have to Russ really sucks. Shout out to Future, but Russ really sucks. We don't trust you.
I don't know, man. I
But no, that was never in question. I don't even know why that was like a big, like, why everybody got crazy. Like, oh, he's gonna start. I was like, Guess he's gonna start. Like,
I think your division is pretty tough.
so real quick, all right, here's a couple things I do want to touch on. You said you talked about the guys leaving the team.
PQ.
Let me start off with who I'm not mad with.
PQ.
Because one thing that I will say this, like, it's a business. I understand that. I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm at times a delusional Ravens fan. I can understand it's a business. So I understand that some guys just ain't gonna be brought back because of what they want or what they feel they're worth. Another team is gonna think that they are worth what we don't think they're worth. Cool. I understand that.
That's what I think about Gino.
Don't sit there and start going on like, yo, first of all, it just shows that you're weak-minded. If you really let the fans get into you that bad that you had to go on Twitter and put on a whole post and be like, bro, they didn't even want me back. Why y'all getting mad at me? So let me start off with saying, Snoop, all praise to you, my brother. I hope you go out there and you finna get some time. You backing up Deshaun and James Winston. Snoop, keep your straps ready, bro. You finna get some time. Snoop, I'm happy for you. I'm glad he got his bread. Geno Stone, I love you, my brother. You literally were top 3 in picks last year. I'm cool with you. You're cool. You know where I'm going with this one. And honestly, we can clip this up. I don't care. We can tag it. Hopefully, we go viral on this, and hopefully, he can cuss me out. We can have some words. Fuck you, PQ. Patrick Queen, fuck you. I don't want to go as far as to say you was a bitch, because that's just like disrespecting you and then calling, but like, fuck you, my nigga. Dead ass. To think that you, first of all, the Steelers are stupid. The Steelers are stupid to think that PQ can go out there and do what he just did.
What was his
not
deal?
beside Roquan Smith.
A 2-year deal, 3-year?
4 years. They signed PQ for 4 years, for like 4 years, 40 or 60.
Man, he gonna be motivated when they play the Ravens.
If they got it, they got it, man.
All I'm saying is, like, if y'all think that Patrick Queen, anyone out there listening, if you think Patrick Queen is finna do what he just did with us next to Roquan Smith, you're absolutely insane. Patrick Queen is a number 2 linebacker at best.
Tell them they don't know ball. They don't know ball. They don't know ball.
Patrick Queen is a number 2 linebacker at best. Like, and so right now, and I was talking to a Steelers fan the other weekend for real, and he was saying they got Highsmith and
The Steelers defense stat.
they got another linebacker for real that I think he's playing. So hopefully y'all know what y'all doing. But if you just got Patrick Queen to make him the number 1, you're stupid.
Hey, I'll never forget.
Good luck, man.
Y'all was playing us. Mac Jones drove the ball to the red zone. He threw it to the flats. PQ had a pick 6. You know what he did? Dropped it.
I bet. Yeah.
Very next play, Mac Jones scored and started grittying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just like, and don't get me like, all right, and I know I just gave him shit, but I will say, like, PQ's a freak athlete. Definitely gonna get out there and make plays. I'm 100%. But excuse me, it's just like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong, and like some of Roquan's like leadership and like the IQ rubbed off on him, so that PQ go out there and he's making smarter plays and not just trying to be a missile flying around the field. Because that's one thing he definitely gonna do. He gonna hit the hell out of you. He gonna hit the shit out you. And he might make a play or two, get a pick maybe, but just to be like, to have that mental, like to be in the right place at the right time, to not make that happen again. I'm sorry. Right now he hasn't shown that he got it in him.
hey man,
He ain't worth the money. Like, so that's why when I seen what they signed him for, I'm like, oh yeah, hell no, I didn't want to give him that money. Like, what? And we got Trenton Simpson coming out of Clemson last year, our second year linebacker.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, he about to fuck some shit up.
Man, y'all heard it here first. PQ is not welcome here anymore in Ravens land.
Yeah, PQ. I'm sorry, my brother. I don't know. Maybe they later down the line, but
Hey, you know,
and also, but see, one thing because like it was one thing I had to really realize. It's just different nowadays, yo. Like,
It's a
dudes
business.
don't come in. It's strictly a business, and I get it.
It's no
I do
loyalty.
Get it. It's no loyalty. Like, dudes is strictly coming in, trying to get the bag, set their family straight, and I'm cool with that. I understand. So it's like, to think that like everybody that come in and put on the black and purple is going to actually like channel that hate for the divisional rivals. I've realized, this made me realize that ain't gonna happen no more. So
yeah.
Ain't the early 2000s no more.
exactly, my nigga. And I said that, I was like, this ain't the 2000s no more. Like, no Ravens player that would get drafted in the 2000s and put a uniform on would ever think to go play for
It's just
in
different.
the division.
The money talks, man.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I get it.
this time next month, it's literally gonna be the draft. Like literally, like a month from today, right? So I'm gonna start with you, John, because I think we on the same wavelength. What do you think the Patriots are gonna go?
Man,
We can make this quick. You know what I mean? We don't have to stay on this for too long.
man, we're gonna get Jaden, and he's gonna be Lamar 2.0, and
I agree.
that's
I beg your
the goal.
And
I see a future MVP in him.
I really want Jaden. His man,
Boy.
that tape is crazy.
Yeah, man,
That tape
he
is
puts
crazy.
Lamar's tape. He makes it look.
He's Lamar-esque. You know what I mean? Like
But he's Lamar, but he can throw. Man,
Okay,
Wow.
I didn't say that.
Man,
I
can't
No,
wait.
no,
I
no, no.
can't-
Stand with him. Stand with your boy.
I said he's Lamar.
Stand with your boy.
Like that's the comp. You know what I mean?
see-
Like
I see MVP, but we're gonna actually throw 3,000 yards. That's what I see.
hey, I want y'all. I didn't slander Lamar. That's not me over here doing that. I'm just saying he's Lamar-esque.
Listen,
But yeah, I
We're
think
used to this by now.
he's
Okay.
cool. I want Jaden because it's like he's a mobile.
He's
QB,
exciting, bro.
Right? He's
I'm
fun
tired
to
of
watch.
seeing
He's not
these-
a statue.
I'm tired,
He
I'm
said,
tired
"I'm
of seeing
tired
these
of statues,
Bro, we
man."
had Bailey Zappi, Mac, Cam. Like, what are we doing out
I mean,
there?
even Cam.
No, Cam sucked, bro.
He said, "No, I'm not going for
I
it."
can say that now.
He
but
said, "I'm
sucked.
not going for
Bro,
it."
I got
He
his
sucked.
jersey too, bro. I was such a big Cam fan.
Wait, you
bro.
really did?
Yeah, I have it.
You have it?
I legit have a Cam
I
Newton
mean,
jersey.
that's not bad though. That's not bad to have.
Yeah, bro.
2024, yeah, it is.
No, I mean just to have it in the have it in the collection.
Cause I mean, I think the one on the jersey is hard.
Shit, you think I'm ever gonna get rid of that 3 Odell Beckham black Ravens jersey? Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Man,
Like,
what? John, no, I done had that. The Giants Odell jersey for so long. Now that
With
I
the
got
13, the 1-3?
Yeah, now that I got an Odell Ravens jersey, that shit's gonna get. I'm framing it.
All right, so who do you think the Ravens? Who
real
should the
shit.
Ravens go after?
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't come my way because I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
ain't
know.
been.
I haven't not been keeping.
What's
up
your pick, like the
draft.
20
That's what I'm saying. I think we
6 or
like in the
7?
20s again. So
Yeah, I mean, y'all really y'all biggest
needs. I mean, we always could need some deep.
Running back. Yeah, running back.
maybe a
still getting
pass
hurt.
rusher.
No, I mean, like I'm gonna be for real with you. As long as he come back, like he good, I think Keaton actually could be around for a long time.
Did JK come back last year?
Yeah, to get hurt again.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
I love you, JK, but like I'm gonna be real with you.
Ravens, y'all running back stay getting like every
And
year.
that's another thing that I tell myself. I'm
Y'all
like, yo,
running
I don't
to
even
the
know if we got good
ground,
luck.
bro.
So maybe we shouldn't draft. Like, I don't know because we just drafted JK. We drafted Keaton last year and got hurt. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we should just stick to running back by committee and picking up vets.
That's what I was saying. That was.
But no, I'm gonna be real. Like I think. I mean, we always use some O linemen. Definitely always gonna go for some O linemen. I ain't gonna be mad at that. I think on like as much as I give him shit, I'm cool with Bateman now. So it's like Zay and Bateman, let him develop, and then if we interchange vets in and out, like,
No, Bateman,
3
he
and
messed
4.
up my parlay. So
a lot of people aren't really too happy with the boy Bateman. It's like
Yeah.
you want to be a supermodel or you want to be a football player. But
and Zay Flowers,
it
he
comes with both.
he
Chill out. Don't.
hey,
We ain't gonna talk to the young boy. No, he don't do that. Don't do that. I know what you was ready to bring up.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still
If
on
you
the
know,
team,
you know.
man.
Drop.
So
It
it's
was dropped.
It's,
It was
you know,
dropped.
you know.
There's no
investigation.
more thing.
Yeah.
No, it was dropped.
Hey, I was going to say. That's what I was going to
It
say.
was dropped. My boy cleared.
But
But
I-
I mean,
I-
yeah,
another-
that was just my
yeah.
O linemen. Some corners always are needed.
who y'all got?
Oh, real quick. Well, no, go ahead. If you
I was
anything
gonna
else
say-
about the draft again? Real quick?
Nah, I
had a-
mean,
So out of that's actually like me personally, I'm all for the vets. I think there's some good guys out there still. You got Justin Simmons, Xavier Howard,
Justin Simmons is a great one.
Stephon Gilmore, Tre'Davious White,
Yeah,
and
he's coming off of ACL.
Yeah, I said he
I
was.
wouldn't touch him.
He
I
was.
mean,
He was. She got the
give me
bread.
8 games, I'm good. But but there's like so like this. I ain't gonna hold you out of all the people that I've been seeing lately. I really want Justin Simmons on the Ravens.
He's not gonna win that.
I don't know why he has.
I really
I
want
hope
Justin
not.
Simmons.
I really- He's trying to
I
get the
want-
bag.
Yeah,
So
Y'all
cause
niggas-
like
y'all probably couldn't afford him, right?
what you mean?
Because like y'all got all these vets and all these free agents y'all got to re-sign, and Simmons
Put
is
it like
gonna
this,
want a bag.
If Clowney and Van Noy don't come back, I think we can do it. A 1 year deal. Cause that's another thing too. I don't know. I maybe I gotta do some more research into it, but I don't know why they even let him go.
Justin,
Yeah, like
I think it
what-
had to be a cap
Russ.
thing
So it had to be
Russell
a money
Wilson.
thing.
because
What you mean?
Russell Wilson's had too much. His
76
cap hit.
million.
Oh,
bro.
from what they gotta pay Russ.
Yeah, they got to pay
So
70.
they gotta and then.
But I mean,
they
like,
got rid of Judy, right? They got rid of
Jew. Okay.
Simmons, Wilson. I don't know if it's anybody else they got rid of off the top of my head, but
I
yeah,
mean,
like,
I mean, the Broncos suck. I mean, I hate Sean Payton.
I like Cortland though. Is Cortland Sutton?
why? I'm sorry, but it's just like
I like his game,
why does
bro.
everybody like Cortland Sutton? Like I've been hearing a
Yeah.
lot of people.
He's a
like,
dog.
Is he?
He's a dog.
Got that aura.
I'm gonna be real with you. I fucked with Tim Patrick more than
What?
Cortland Sutton,
Who?
and he ain't even played in 2 years.
Bro, Cortland is a dog, bro.
I mean, all right, yeah. Wait, he the one that definitely he catch that touchdown in the back of the end zone.
Bro, with the guy all over
When
him.
he was draped on.
Yeah, bro. Cortland is
all
a
right. I give
bro.
it to him.
Cortland been a dog.
He had a couple.
bro.
Now that I'm remembering, he had a couple crazy ass catches in the back half.
Bro, he gets up and then he just spins the rock, bro.
Chill, yo. He said it's the swag,
Bro, like
he
Cortland got
Ah.
that. Bro. Like I Jerry Judy,
Big Jew.
he's all right. He's cool, but
What
Cortland
was
Sutton's
no?
the guy.
Somebody had asked. Damn, what was it? I can't remember now, but somebody, I was talking to my man that he was trying to compare like receivers, and it was Jerry Jeudy and somebody, and I don't know, I just couldn't give it to him. No, it was who the fuck was it? Damn, who was? Oh, Jerry Jeudy or George Pickens?
Oh, Pickens.
Pickens, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, don't get me wrong. Man was saying he made the argument that it's like Jeudy was just a dumb. Like, don't get me wrong. I remember Jeudy from college.
I seen Pickens make that one catch. That's all I need to see. It's like Odell. If he can make them type of catches, that's all I need to see.
Said one and done.
Yeah,
hey man.
If you make a one catch,
I get why there's the argument because I ain't gonna hold you, and this is why I get mad at Jeudy now. From the route running abilities I seen from Jerry Jeudy in college,
but
it's like he just seemed like he just don't. So that's why I picked that put Pickens when I was talking to him about it because I was like
Pickens
same ability in my mind, but it's like they got the same mindset still where it's like I just don't care really. And that's the thing. I feel like maybe Jeudy will get a a new mindset going into Cleveland. It's weird to say, but
man, hopefully.
All places.
But I want to move forward to another sport. We're gonna talk about the MLB right now. Baseball's hottest star, Shohei Ohtani, is under investigation because his interpreter.
He wasn't an interpreter. Does he even speak Japanese? Like, do we know this? Like, this story is getting crazier and crazier. Like,
John, you wanna explain the story?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. So basically, his interpreter, was really gambling. Like,
he had a huge gambling debt.
Like, and then he was losing at that point. I'm like, bro, how? Like,
okay, so did Shohei know?
What killed me?
I mean,
he said no.
He
said no. So it's like it's always speculation. He says no.
They stick together.
So
bro.
was it?
I'm saying like at some point he had to have known.
Was he gambling his own money or was he gambling Shohei's money? Like was Shohei sending him money? Because I saw that.
So I think what it was I think I don't know. I mean I think it was his money he was using, but he just took Shohei's money to clear the debt. That's what it was.
Oh, because he was okay.
That's what I'm saying. How do you go in the negative?
He was $4.5 million in debt.
How do you go in the negative when you the insider? Like, that's
so
dumb.
do you think this looks bad for Shohei?
Yes, because what's his name? What's his name? Pete Rose. They banned him from
Pete
the MLB.
Rose got banned from the MLB
so that means Ohtani don't get banned for life.
I'm real with you.
That's crazy.
They weren't betting on baseball though.
Yes. Who?
The interpreter, not Pete Rose.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
The interpreter was betting on baseball.
Yeah. So this means Ohtani should be banned for life.
Now, that's where because I was watching Stephen A. talk about it earlier, and I was like, I get it, but
you gotta stay consistent.
But I think, that was specifically Pete Rose doing that, right?
Shohei's not the one gambling.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
that's why I say like it's
and he needs the interpreter because he doesn't speak English. You know, if he spoke English, this wouldn't even be a thing.
If Ohtani gave him the money to clear the debt,
but that's the thing. He said and from what I was seeing, apparently they talked about it. They did talk about it. So at one point, Shohei did know he was in debt. Mm-hmm. Now, did he know what the debt was for? I don't know. But he said he knew he was in debt, and he asked Shohei to help him pay it. And I believe he said that Shohei said he would. Now, obviously, when and where, whatever the fuck. Where it became an issue was like...
It's a good conversation, bro. I got chills.
He had... Because they asked him, they was like, yeah... he gave him he went and took out the money himself. Like he went and took the money out of Ohtani's account to cover the debt. So it's just like it's very weird. So it's like if Ohtani knew that there was a debt, maybe he just told Ohtani that there was a debt. He didn't necessarily tell him that it was a gambling debt. And if he did tell him it was a gambling debt, that doesn't mean it's sports betting.
It could be like casino.
So that's what I'm saying. So Ohtani maybe did know that he was in a gambling debt, and that's maybe what the MLB's looking at, and they're like, well, if he knew he was in a gambling debt, but he didn't tell him it was sports betting specifically, it's like, can you blame Ohtani?
Okay, so
I mean, yes, that's part of his camp. Like if this was LeBron and somebody in his camp did this,
they would have crucified LeBron.
That's all. Like we gotta keep these athletes the same. We gotta keep it keep it 100.
So do y'all think the league should suspend?
No, I mean the NFL players betting every day in the facility. So they probably he should get, if Ohtani is guilty, give him like a year.
What made me a little mad was the fact that the dude said once he did how it happened, he got fired. I think his statement was like something along the lines of yeah, I didn't know that it was illegal to sports bet. I didn't know that you couldn't do it on baseball games. Now I will never do it ever again in my life. And I was like, nigga, that's all it took? Like, you didn't know? Huh? Like, I was just so shocked. I was like, wait. But then again, it's like, and I hate to look at this stance at it, but it's like, this just sounds
Bro,
fucked up, but
they're good at math.
They're not American, so it's like
okay,
the different cultures, different things that they do. I hate you. Different like it's just different over there to how they do things. So I don't really. I'm sure there's sports betting over there.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
like
it's not as strict.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. Maybe there's no real. There's not a. Maybe they haven't capitalized on it like America has to make it getting money paid off of this. You know what I mean?
I've seen
so
like
maybe he really didn't think that it was illegal. Maybe you can bet on sports. Over
Man,
there
I guarantee you walk into the locker room, there's signs everywhere that say, "Do not bet, do not bet." You
over there or like here?
No, in the what is it? In MLB.
MLB?
Every sport in America.
And I'm sure. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen like 3 different versions of this story though. Like the interpreter said at first he wasn't on baseball, but then like y'all said he is on baseball.
It was.
Then it was just like
it was baseball.
Shohei didn't know. Shohei does know.
I mean, you got to get the money. That's why I was like,
you know what I mean.
So the one thing that they're saying where because he was like Stephen A made a example like the reason that maybe he didn't know necessarily about him getting the money. Like if he's Ohtani's interpreter. Obviously, like let's say he would have access to his bank accounts and bank cards and things like that and personal information because he's got to communicate with the tellers or the people that he's got to do business with. So it is like Ohtani can speak English, but again, it's not perfect English. Yeah. He doesn't fully understand everything. So it's not crazy to think that the interpreter has access to his personal information, accounts, or whatever the case may be.
Man, Ohtani, like I don't know, Ohtani. If when you like the big dog and it's like this is your camp. Everything's fall under you. Like so, if Ohtani's that guy, you got to handle that stuff. Like that's still your camp.
Yeah,
I mean, you're the face. But he's the face of the MLB. Like this looks. I'll say the equivalent to this is like LeBron James if Rich Paul was gambling back in the day. Like,
but they're Americans.
I mean, yeah, but
in an American's like literally, it'd be like all right.
The lines are blurred because
exactly
of it. Like
it's we can say that exactly, and you're absolutely right with LeBron and his camp because they're in the professional sport in America. Now, if this was Ohtani's, and if Ohtani and his camp was doing this over there in their profession, like
that's different. Yeah.
Then I feel like we could say what we're saying about Braun on him.
Rich Paul and Ohtani's interpreter are different professions. You know what I mean?
But no, I get what you mean. But he was just saying if someone close to him in his camp, like his man's, and that was Ohtani's. Like that was his man's.
They hung out all together.
He's been with them since the Angels. Like so. Yeah, that's why I just feel like, and that's why I don't want it to sound like I'm being ignorant, but I really do feel like because we're here in an American sport and American sports are ran differently than other professional leagues in other countries, I just feel like, I mean, yes, right from wrong, but I just feel like it's again, like you said, shit is different for them because they're not from here and they weren't known and brought up in the shit like fully.
FanDuel and MGM, they've been all over sports. You cannot tell me they didn't know not to bet. You just can't tell me that.
That's why I mean, look, and that's what I say. Like
and the interpreter,
I really don't honestly believe in the interpreter. Honestly, I feel like
he looked like a liar.
He'd be looking scared and shaky up there. So it's like I don't know if I really would have trusted him, but I don't know. Like I said, now as far as on Ohtani's end, maybe it's because I like the guy, but I don't know. I don't want to see him go down.
Yeah,
I like Ohtani. I mean, he just seemed
he's
like
the face of baseball.
He's easy to bet on too. So.
Any last points?
You're actually right. He actually won me 150 last year when he hit a home run and a double header. So shout out Ohtani.
Man, let's just what I mean. Keep it pushing. Keep moving right along.
Oh, also shout out to the O's, man. Opening day.
This Thursday.
Yes, sir. It's going up.
Hey, real quick. Jackson Holiday.
I'm mad. I'm actually mad. I really wanted him to be on the starting roster.
I saw it was.
He sent him to the minors
for more experience.
Yeah, that's what they always say. That's what they always say. They're not going to bring him up until he's 21. It's just a thing.
What is he, the number one overall
20 right now.
Prospect?
Yeah, he's the number one overall prospect in baseball, outside of pitchers, obviously, because it's different for them. The number one prospect in pitching is Paul Skeens. Actually, I'm not going to hold you. He's a problem. He's going to be a problem. But, yeah, that's just always a thing, though. Like, usually they don't bring you up until you're, like, 21 of age, so.
Nice.
Hey. We will see Jackson Holiday halfway through the season.
It'll happen. Yeah. I mean, sure. I know John's been really excited for this topic.
Yeah.
He's been standing on the table for us to talk about this. So, Jalen Green with the.
Let's start off. He has been hooping. Like, he really has.
Joe said, I will give him his praises first.
He's what are they, half a game back from the Warriors for that 10th spot?
Yeah.
That
play-in, yeah.
Knocking on the door, bro. The Rockets are playing good basketball right now. If you go check it out.
He's great coach, man. Great coach.
But that's not the reason we're talking about Jalen Green.
Yeah.
John, take it away.
Yeah, my boy Jalen Green, man, he's going crazy. He he's a father to be. He got Drea pregnant. Congrats. Salute. But now we found out this week he may or may not have got 2 more strippers pregnant.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, we podcasting right now, so allegedly. But so yeah, if he did really get them, if he got 3 girls pregnant in 2024, that's crazy. But it's more funny because like he really moving wild. Like all these young athletes really moving wild. Diggs moving wild. Zion wild. Like all these boys wild.
I mean, if you got that much money, bro, like
Bro, 200 million, I'm not sharing it.
I'm not either. I think that's a bad.
I mean, with
decision.
Drea maybe, but
I think that's a bad decision, bro.
man, it's something like yeah, we're gonna talk more about Future and
She's
yeah.
like what 20 years older than him, like.
Wait, Green like 22 and she 38.
39,
Like,
forward going into four.
Her son.
So like that's really where it was like.
That's weird.
And I mean,
bro.
like, all right, so we're being for real. It's so funny because until I started watching shit on this, it wasn't until I seen Shannon
Gilbert?
Sharp and
Oh, no.
Ocho reacting. And he was like, Uncle was like, because he asked him, he was like, Ocho asked him, he was like, yeah, Uncle, if it was you, if it was, he was like, if it was one of your daughters, like, how would you feel? He was like, my daughter's grown. I was like, all right. And then he was like, you already know what they say about me, Ocho. They always talk about how I be doing, but he's like, I'm going to get me a young one. I was like, oh my God.
bro, like
So it just really comes down to like,
philosophy.
I mean, Drea.
just
I
a-
understand Drea. Them other 2, he wildin'.
bro, Drea,
No, Drea bad, bro.
bro,
We're
he
not
couldn't
gonna.
find somebody close to his age though. Like, she literally, it's like what's her name with PJ.
that's crazy because that's exactly how I looked
Brittany
at it.
Renner.
It's literally that situation.
That's how I looked at it, but I don't know.
Shit,
I
it's
think
like,
hers is a little more. I think
mean, yeah.
Brittany's a little more
Yeah.
vicious in my eyes.
so
So
Drea says she don't even want the relationship. She just wants the child.
for what?
She wants to.
So
raise
okay,
the
so
kid.
that's another thing too. I wasn't really getting a lot of like. I didn't know that. Okay, so that now that just is like what the fuck. So
She just wanted the
Yeah,
it
kid.
was an
yeah,
accident.
yeah, Zion, moving wild.
So it was an accident.
Trayvon did.
No. It was-
hell
she
no.
wanted the kid. She,
Oh my bad. You just said the certain.
she doesn't want the relationship. She just wanted.
Man,
the
they
kid.
basically in a relationship. Well, I hope so. He got Drea tatted on him. I hope so, at least.
Ugh, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Young-
I gotta reiterate, the young niggas is wilding, man.
Man,
The young.
but
Zion, bro.
Jesus.
Zion, Trayvon Diggs, he got what is it? Future's baby mom's pregnant.
I saw that.
Joey
It's
Chestnut.
like the same women that is.
Man, bro, them
I don't wanna
older
get into
women,
that,
man, they
bro.
moving like LeBron.
But they
man.
chasing money.
You're 18, you're
They
19.
chasing the bag, bro. Like,
Man,
What's the call? So you want? All right. So I was watching, and Gilbert was on there talking about it. He was like,
yo,
his take on it was actually
saw it.
interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because he was saying women like Drea in her position, they go after the dudes that are in their age range, and they know that they ran through. They don't want nothing to do with them because they already know about them. So that they go to the young kid, they go to the young guys, up and coming hoopers, ballers.
bro, she was at
getting
his
that
high
bread.
school games, bro. Like,
Getting that bread because they know like
That's not weird to
because,
y'all?
because and Gilbert said this, and those the young kids' minds. Drea is one of the girls that niggas idolize, growing like, oh, she bad, like she seen him in a magazine,
Loving hip hop, man.
and models, all that. So it's like the dude that's 39, 38 ain't gonna fuck with Drea because he know like, oh, you didn't. And that's another thing. One of the dudes from Raising Canaan went on live and was saying that about her too. He was like,
who?
Marcus from Raising Canaan, the dude that play Marcus,
Marcus.
the brother.
I know who you talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
the weird brother?
Not the drunk, not the drunk, but the one that's jukebox father.
Oh, Marvin.
Marvin,
Marvin.
Marcus, my bad.
I'm thinking you
I
talking
said
about
Marvin.
unique brother. I was
No,
like,
Marvin.
Marvin. That's
So
my dog.
Marvin got on live and talked about it and was like, yeah, like he was like, what did he say? He said something like, yeah, yo, he said she didn't already been passed around, young boy. Like she didn't already like.
I mean,
Just
it-
talking
it
about like,
must
how
still be- it must still be
that's
hitting.
how them dudes in that age look at her. It's like, oh, he don't even know that we didn't already been through that.
It
Like,
must still be hitting though, cause he dropping
But
40s.
you still gonna go through with that, knowing that's how people talk about your lady?
I mean, yeah, who cares? Who cares?
You
I'm
have
gonna be real with you.
You have a
I'm gonna be
child
real-
with that.
So
woman.
like, here's the thing. I'm a big fan of not telling nobody like how to move or do what to do in a situation. If you fucking with somebody, you fucking with somebody. It's clearly something that y'all got. You know what I'm saying, on behind closed doors that the outside
Man,
world,
something
or
that
even your
Drea
friend-
got. What you mean? She put it
Okay.
on him.
Like I said, it's clear. Whatever the fuck it is, whatever it
You
may
know
be,
what it is,
whatever it may be,
bro. You don't get a girl's
Just
name
keep going.
tatted.
Ignore
whatever it may be,
Keep going.
there is a reason why you fucking with that person and you sticking to their side. So at the end of the day, I don't be like that person to be like, just because I see something or I hear something where I'm like, in that moment, I'm like, I don't know about that. They may got
I get it. You gotta
something
find
going,
out for
you know what I
yourself,
mean?
right? I get it.
Like you not in that, you not in they house, like you not with them 24/7. So it's like you don't know what they be doing for them. They could really be great for them. Who knows? We just hear 39-year-old woman gets pregnant by 21-year-old and having a kid, and she's got a 21-year-old.
Okay.
Take the names away, and that
that
still sounds wild.
It does.
I mean,
Bro.
it
So
happens every day, but yeah.
And that too. So it's like it really is like
But
it's just like I said. Take the names away. Honestly, it
just
sounds
fun-
wild, but also niggas wouldn't care. It's just high profile names.
It's just funny to me though, cause
Like that's why, like I said, like when I heard about it, I was like, oh damn. But it was never like
You're just not thinking like
Nobody cares.
she's gonna take his money. Does
mean,
he like? I mean, like
she don't need to.
he about to get.
she might.
She doesn't need to.
I mean, she at least 18 years.
I mean, in my opinion, I don't know. I ain't saying she all braided up, but like I would imagine Dre Michelle's doing pretty well for herself.
I mean, you know,
She could be doing even better with Jalen Green's money.
man,
Jalen Green.
She got an 18-year contract, probably worth around maybe $100 million. That's what's up.
He's
Bro,
probably
he finna max out. soon.
Exactly.
You know, max out.
Exactly.
Jalen Green has the chance to
she
make
knows
$1 billion
that.
just from the NBA. 'cause
She
he gonna
knows
get
that.
250. He's 22 now. He about to get 250 probably by 25.
Max
by
lock.
30. Another one. 30. He gonna make
That's
the bread.
generational money, and she knows that.
All right, hear me out. This is gonna sound crazy. This might sound crazy, but
Last point.
if he breaking out, if he getting that big of a bag, and he just gotta break Shorty off quick, I mean, like, man, who cares about that?
All right.
I'm just saying, like, if you got it, like, shit. Fuck it.
Hey, I don't know how much y'all been paying attention to it. We in March. It's March Madness.
I haven't
Shout out the future.
at all. This
But-
could be very quick because I kind of want to get on music.
I know, but I feel like we need to give
Shout out to
Caitlin Clark her flowers because you know she put up some record numbers this season. Even though not during the tournament, but like
Nah, she balling right now.
during the regular season, she put up some record numbers, and I just think that as a sports podcast, we need to acknowledge
Caitlin
what she's
Clark.
doing for the sport of women's
Shout out
basketball.
to Angel Reese yesterday.
Facts.
She's been balling. Shout out to
Shout out
Flage. Oh yeah, nah.
I just-
Juju Watkins.
I just think that
yeah.
Are y'all watching more women's sports now because of them, or
Yeah,
like
I mean,
beforehand y'all was already?
I was rocking with the women's basketball because of Kobe, and then you know the new generation women really are way more interesting to
Yeah,
watch.
They definitely like I ain't gonna hold you. The women are definitely getting way more skilled now. So it's like I ain't gonna lie. I was never one of them dudes that was like, oh, like trashing the WNBA or like women's basketball. Cause like I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then when I would have
Man,
to see
Skylar
it, it's
Diggins,
cool
Maya
for real.
Moore,
I
back
used
in
to
the
love
day?
Skylar
Like
Diggins.
it's cool, man. What? I
Man,
love
that
Skylar
was
Diggins,
Diggins.
man. Maya and Maya.
Maya
Yes,
Moore.
yo. Maya Moore and Skylar, they were my favorite.
What's shorty
But,
that got
like-
locked up in Russia, man? She was a balling too.
BG,
Griner.
Yeah.
Griner, she hooping. So it's like, yo, they've been hooping. Now it's funny you say that. They definitely is getting better. It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
Like,
one
I'm
of the
paying
people that
attention.
one of the does she even is Tia Cooper on the team anymore right now?
no, but you know she dating Alvin, so she
They still are.
yeah.
Alvin Kamara.
I thought
Yeah.
that was done. But point being, yeah, yo, it's just like I don't know, yo, the game
Man,
is just way better now. Like
I like where women's
it
sports.
was
is
cool
going.
then, but it's like it
It's
is
the-
getting better.
it's the-
getting better.
I love it. Yeah, like
And then I ain't gonna lie,
Juju
some-
Watkins.
Something about like the grit and like them getting each other's face. Like
Exactly,
I
bro.
like it. Like I'm all for it. Like yo, talk
Man,
that
when
shit.
Caitlin Clark
Talk
got
that
popped in the
shit.
jaw and she got hyped, like yeah, like I was like, yeah, this is sports, man. Like yeah, like
Bro, I saw somebody hit Angel Reese with one of these. Then
yeah,
Angel
she
Reese
looked at the scoreboard, like, I was
I'm
like,
not
yeah.
tripping.
Like,
They was
come
winning by
on.
like 20, and Angel Reese
love
didn't
that.
even care, bro. Like
Yeah.
That's the
Angel
shit.
Reese,
That's
Baltimore County legend,
them
man.
little shit like that in sports is what I love, yo.
Baltimore County legend. man.
I love seeing like
I
the
love that like.
like. I mean, I know they're not actually gonna fight, but I love seeing.
I don't
that,
know,
you
man.
Hey man, look, I'm all for a good tussle.
You know, right?
Catfight.
Shit, let's get
Hockey
a
lets
squabble.
people do it, so it's like I feel like every sport should. Like hockey, the refs just watch.
Only sport I feel like niggas that y'all shouldn't be guffing in. No.
Football.
I was cause like I ain't gonna like, somebody could
Oh,
die.
hell.
Somebody might
Yo, imagine
die.
Aaron Donald trying to swing with somebody.
Somebody
Shout
might
out
die on
to
the
him,
field,
Yo,
bro.
Miles Garrett.
Oh, shout out I'm glad you brought
Shout
it up.
out AD,
Shout out
yeah.
AD, man. A legendary career.
Oh,
We
yeah,
all for
yeah, yeah.
football, but I don't know how we could have forgot that.
What,
Aaron Donald.
you know,
Shouts out to you, man.
top 5 defensive player of all time.
For sure, he up there with LT, man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Any last thoughts on women's sports or where it is right now?
Hmm.
I think it's in a good spot.
Yeah.
It's got us talking about it. Like
It's
I'm
good.
paying attention.
And it's only
now,
going to
like-
get better and better now.
Oh yeah,
Cause we're only gonna start seeing more hoopers and like it's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Y'all think the women's March Madness is more
Way
exciting
better
right now?
Yeah, I
than
couldn't even
the-
tell you Like, I mean,
I haven't-
did Kentucky lose? Yeah.
Kentucky did lose.
So like,
That's the only thing that I know from the men's March Madness.
Bro, the dude that put him out, first of all, he was hitting some crazy shots.
Dude from was that Oakland?
Oakland.
Yeah,
Dude
he
was
tripping.
He was hitting
Yeah, what he had 10 threes?
crazy shots.
so yeah, he won.
tripping.
Antonio Brown gave him a CT.
Bro, he said, I know I'm not going to the NBA, but I know that on any given night we can go out there.
Reverse
Fuck-
psychology,
fuck
man.
that quote.
I thought that
Reverse
was crazy.
That shit
He
was
gonna
tough.
be
Bro,
Obviously, we come in, we're the underdog by all measures, but you just gotta, as a player, you can't think that way. You got to go out there and you got to think that you have the same talent level as them. I know they have draft picks, and I know I'm not going to the NBA, but I know on any given night I can compete with those type of guys, and our team can compete with those type of guys. And that's why I was so confident going into it, and that's why I say we're not a Cinderella, because when we play our A game, we can be the best team on the floor.
the dude that put him out, first of all, he was hitting some crazy shots.
Dude from was that Oakland?
Oakland.
Yeah,
Dude
he
was
tripping.
He was hitting
Yeah, what he had 10 threes?
crazy shots.
So yeah, he won.
tripping.
Antonio Brown gave him a CT.
Bro, he said, I know I'm not going to the NBA, but I know that on any given night we can go out there.
Reverse
Fuck-
psychology,
fuck
man.
that quote.
I thought that
reverse
was
psych-
crazy.
That shit
He
was
gonna
tough.
be a Heat. He's gonna be Heat, man.
He said the reverse. I got the. He right. Somebody finna pick him up.
He gonna be a Heat.
Hopefully, I hope
He a
somebody
shooter.
picks him up. Bro, he is a bucket.
Bro,
But hey,
crazy.
Man, I've been saying featured throughout this
I was
whole
about to
episode.
say, yeah.
Cause
So
I've been hyped, man. Cause we don't trust you.
we don't trust
Man,
you.
Drake, man. This Drake fan, man. No, we on Future right now, man. We don't trust you. My fault, yo. But,
Just be getting on here saying anything.
So
Like everybody in here don't
Man.
listen to Drake.
yeah, how do you? But man, so what's your thoughts on We Don't Trust You, man? Future and Metro, man. Let's actually no after, man. Let's get to the real stuff. Drake versus the Kendrick.
First of all, I want to rate the album. The album, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10
Great.
easily.
You know what I mean? It was long awaited, long overdue. It was great production. The
He's giving that
lyricism.
face where he's about to be like, to be honest.
Oh, it wasn't that good. I thought the album was great, bro.
I ain't. No, the thing. So
Features was great.
the album was great. The album.
Travis Scott killed it. Cardi killed it. Generational Run. Shout out to Cardi.
Cardi's so weird.
I'ma be real
bro.
with you.
I
We're
don't
not
know
gonna
how
talk
y'all-
about that right now.
Cardi is-
I'm-
We're not gonna talk about
ain't
that
finna
right now.
Speak on that, but I know
That's y'all boy.
What we is
man.
finna talk on.
And that video of him that was not him.
That was not Cardi. First of all, if one more person see me, look me in my eyes. One more person see me that fucking video of Cardi on the speakers, yo. I'm smacking the shit out.
That's
of you.
y'all goat, bro.
That was not
That's-
Cardi.
that's
That's
my
not my
king,
guy.
bro.
That's
That's
y'all.
my
That's
king,
Cardi.
bro.
That's y'all goat.
but
Cardi's always gonna be a legend. But no, I'm dead ass though. No, I'm sorry. This Cardi run, it has to be spoken on. It's insane.
yeah.
Ever since Fiend dropped, Cardi has been on a multi-platinum hit. Like it's ridiculous.
Y'all heard that joint he got with The Weeknd?
Yes.
Popular?
Yes. Exactly.
I put you under there. I put you under there.
He's doing it all, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I
He's
love
doing
that song.
everything.
I love that
I
song.
fucking know. I
I
love.
love that song.
But I don't know, yo. So like, my whole thing was just like, and that's the thing. I had to sit back and like go and watch some shit because I really didn't understand where the fuck any of this was coming.
The beef?
From. The beef.
I don't either.
The only one that I understood.
I mean, Drake.
Not even, and that's another thing. This whole Kendrick Cole and Drake thing, I never really looked at it as beef. I just looked at it as
I mean,
how
who's better?
when Kendrick dropped Control and he just told niggas like, this rap, we doing this shit for like.
I think they
It
all
just was
cool
like that.
behind
No, I-
closed doors.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
I think
no,
it is.
no.
I
Now,
think cool behind closed doors.
here's the thing where I think the fan like, and this probably my fault for listening to people. I started watching some shit. I'm listening, and apparently, the Drake and Future beef
It's over a stripper.
could actually be some real shit.
Over a stripper.
Over a stripper and her loss. Did you know about that?
Yeah, no,
because Future.
because
I saw
Fu-
that. I saw that.
And that's why I didn't. And I when I'm saying I ain't gonna lie, when I started looking at that, I'm like, huh, maybe that actually. And then have y'all actually like looked at like
The
lyrics, what they're
Yeah,
saying?
I saw.
This is why I fucking hate Drake, but I love him. Drake will talk the most shit ever, and you will never know who the fuck is about until that person comes out and has to make a response because they think it's Drake talking about
Kanye
them.
said this
I
on
was,
Drake
I was just
Champs.
about to say Kanye, said the
this
exact
on
same
Drake
thing.
Champs. And Kanye, like he hip to it, man. Like
He was like Drake when Drake disses you, he don't go for the headshot. Drake will like if he's about to diss you, he'll move like 5 doors down, and he'll DM
man,
every woman.
the whole sicko was about Kanye, man.
Like it's
And
crazy.
so it's just like, so that's why it makes me think like,
And,
because
okay,
I'm thinking like, yo, Drake and Future. I'm like, what the fuck? So honestly, now I'm really starting to think like maybe not the shorty thing because it's like if you niggas is beefing about a shorty, that's just stupid.
have you,
So
you
what's-
see,
what's
you saw
the-
what she looked like?
I seen it.
what's
She got a
the
whole nigga.
what's the Metro? What's the Metro beef?
I mean, Metro.
Metro's thing was just that he's just
Metro was
taking
pillow
sides.
talking. No, Metro, he was pillow talking.
because I thought Drake had a verse on Metro's album, and Metro didn't. He released the
Oh
album.
no.
without Drake's verse.
What it was, what Drake and Metro. Okay, this is where I think the Drake and Metro shit started.
With 21.
No, not even that. Drake, her loss won award.
Oh
over
yeah, he tweeted that and then
the
deleted
tweet
it.
and delete. And then when
And that's
Rick was
what-
on the stream and he said,
I'm
"You boys got
tweeting
something to say? Look me in my
the
eyes.
tweets and the
I'm
deletes.
sick of y'all." And that's when he got when the whole the I
Wait,
need a
what?
max. The stream when he was like when he had the glasses and the
Right.
margarita,
You said
when
Drake
Drake
lost won an award.
Yeah, he
Her
won
loss won an award
And
over
Metro-
Heroes and Villains.
Metro
Metro
tweeted-
tweeted and said
and
I-
deleted it.
It was a tweet and delete, pretty much talking shit. He was like, "Yeah, her loss won," and he. That's what I hate about niggas too. Like, don't stop. He was like, "I don't really care about the award. I just know that people love it." So I was like, "So then why'd you, whatever?" But yeah, that's where I really think the Drake and Metro shit should happen. Drake seen that. Drake said that shit he said about Metro on the live
Right.
when he was like, for the tweeters and deleters.
Well, with the glass, right?
He's
Like,
like,
he pulled
look
the-
me in my eyes. You want
Yeah.
to do something? You want to do something? And then that's where that came from. So that's what that's from.
Okay.
That I got that.
Kendrick's just the wild card.
Kendrick, I think he just
Kendrick,
wants
I
to-
genuinely believe is still just on some control shit because
I get you.
because like they said in first person shooter when they mentioned the big three, that's just Kendrick saying like, oh no,
There's
nigga,
no
this
big
rap,
three,
this
it's just
rap,
me.
there ain't no big three. We own
It's
them by
me.
myself. It's me, and I get that. That's
Yeah.
cool. It's just like what kills me is like now it's just a snowball effect. Cause you got
Now you got
now
Nav
Nav and
unfollowing.
EXO. You got the EXO crew. You got
we can hop on the song.
We can
just
hop
to
on the-
hum,
but
just a hum. Bro. He hate himself.
I hate the Weeknd, yo. He a petty nigga just for that, cause I know the Weeknd
Yo,
seen that and was
He
like,
said,
huh.
"Oh, what? We just said Drake. Let me hum real fast."
Yo,
I'm like,
I hate the
yeah.
Weeknd. Yo, Abel is a funny ass nigga, bro.
What about
And then
I saw
Man,
Rick
Travis
you
Ross.
gotta get Rick Ross, and
Yeah.
then so it's like it's
Travis
just
Scott
a
hilarious.
snowballing effect, bro. Like
Travis
I just
Scott
don't know
hilarious.
I don't know what's going. And now they trying to bring Cardi into it. I'm like,
It's crazy, bro.
it's like, yo,
you really gotta pick a side.
at this point, and that's how they're making it. And let's be real with you,
it's
I hate to.
21's on Drake's side, right?
Yeah, obviously. He gotta be.
21.
No one knows.
J.
No one knows.
Cole.
So here's the thing. I don't.
It's the
How can
Avengers,
you
man.
only at this point? I'm gonna be real with you. It's everybody that I seen associated with Future and Metro versus just Drake and J. Cole. I'm gonna just be so real with you.
I just feel so bad for
I don't even think Dirk is taking a side. Dirk probably don't even want to be on the fucking tour right now.
because it's just like everybody always got something to say about Drake. I feel like, you know what I mean? I mean because he's at the top or whatever.
I
you
heard what
wanna-
I said. Drake fanboy, by the way.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just being objective and taking bias out. Like,
I was gonna say, considering Deshaun is the number one Future fan I know.
doesn't it feel like there's always something going on with Drake?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
That's what
That's
happens.
what makes rap. That's why I love
that
this shit.
too.
But like, you don't
And-
always hear people coming at Future. You don't always hear people coming at like.
I mean, obviously, we saw Drake come in a feature. We saw that. So everything,
I mean,
everything came to light.
that's a rarity. That's a anomaly. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't gonna lie though, it do make it seem like it's a little if that bar about them about when and more M's where Drake said something about we traded the boy, and it's something.
oh
said something
yeah,
about
when
we
he said he was
traded the
about
boy.
OVO.
Yeah, he said you claim OVO. What happened to that
We
boy
traded
claiming
him.
OVO? We traded the boy, and it was a picture with
A
him.
Future in the
21.
OVO.
No. It was the fact that they try to make it seem like that's when he traded Future for 21. As far as that,
It's just so many.
so it's like
it's so much
if
you can
that's
look
the
into.
case, then that's when it's like, all right, it's a little personal. Then I guess.
Okay, so with this album, I know I'm about to open up another like box for real, but do you feel like Future is above Wayne discography wise, or is it still
I've been pushing
Wayne
that
at the
narrative
top?
since like 2020, and every year it's looking better and better.
I still
By next year, I'm gonna
stand
have to
on-
admit it, and I'm gonna be 5 years ahead of it as usual.
I'm still standing on Wayne. Wayne's done more for hip hop than Future has.
To this point right now, I still got.
Man, what month we in? March Madness.
We're in March.
Man, that song
I
always gonna
hate
go
you
crazy.
so
It's
much.
always gonna go crazy.
Look, but so will a Millie and Fireman.
Yeah.
Miss
So it's like,
Carter.
look, I can't disagree. Like, if Wayne,
Hey, shout out to Wayne though. He hopped on Rob 49's song. He really killed it though. But
and
gotta
so
listen to
it maybe I don't know. Maybe you can understand what I'm saying. It's like Wayne. We just so fixated on Wayne's past shit that it's like, do you think that Wayne could drop something nowadays, like today and moving forward, year whatever? Do you think he could drop something like that would still resonate years from now? Or do you think that's already done with shits like Amelie, Fireman?
I think
all those
anything's
things.
possible. I mean, did you like Mona Lisa with him and Kendrick?
What?
It's called Mona Lisa.
that was the answer, man.
I think that answers.
Oh, you never? Okay. Well, I mean,
The only I'm gonna be real with you.
I think he has it in him.
I'm sorry. The
Wayne can rap.
The
He
only
just-
recent Wayne song that I even remember at the time, and this is not like this.
It's not shade.
It's no shade at all. No shade at all. The only Wayne song I remember recently was probably that song with Uzi.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't. Was that off the that
Wild
wasn't on
Dogs? Is that called Wild Dogs?
what tape was that? Was that just a single? That was
It
on
was
a
a
tape.
single.
No, it was on a tape.
It was on Funeral, right?
That's what it was. That was the name of it. It was on
that's-
Funeral, and that's what I'm saying. That
Oh,
was like
multiple flows. It's called multiple.
multiple flows is the song. Yes,
Multiple
that's
flows.
that's the last song Wayne put out that I remember, and I hate to admit it, but it's probably because Uzi was flowing on that bitch.
Multiple man. I got multiple.
If I get a copy.
But I mean, but like so like, and that's what I'm saying. So like, I hate to.
But that shouldn't
Maybe
take away from.
Maybe this is,
It shouldn't take away from
and that's what I was gonna say. Maybe
his-
I don't know if it's
everything that he's done.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like proven into John's point, but it's like Future could definitely do that and drop in like next year. I'm not.
Man,
gonna
last
surprise-
year he dropped. He gave
what
he
the-
gave us
what the fuck? Like Future is. I'm sorry, but it just seems like for the last 10. No, the last.
bro. Since he
6
dropped the what was it, Monster or which one?
Hendrix,
The
Wizard.
No, I'm talking about 2014. Going back since that run.
Pluto,
Monster,
Yeah.
3D. Oh, 3D. Honest.
Purple Rain.
I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna give off like from Monster. From Monster up, he been going crazy.
And not in 2
That's
years,
2014.
In 2 years.
Bro, I was in high school.
Okay,
bumping
but
this.
what
In 2 years, that'll be 10 years. So I can say this. Future has been giving us 10 years consistently a generational banger, at least one generational
I
banger
got you.
every year.
Okay, Future's had a longer
Did it?
run of
Wayne
success,
and Future are the same age, by the way.
right? But Wayne has
Started younger.
what was Future doing when Wayne dropped No Ceilings? Sorry for the
Selling
wait.
drugs.
The car, exactly, right? So
I don't know why that was so funny.
so it's just like that shouldn't take away from
Bumping Wayne's like
exactly.
He probably was.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm sure.
when you heard that lighter flick, what was you like? Oh, Wayne about to kill it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Wayne.
When I hear that, when I hear Future, when I say
What does
when
Future say when he gets on the track?
when he don't trust you? If Metro don't trust you,
That's Metro. That's not Future.
Who's saying it?
Well, okay, but that's not. That doesn't mean it's his song, right? You know what I'm saying? But like,
I mean, I think
Wayne has a whole mixtape of him killing other people beats.
Yeah.
Like Wayne made that
I ain't gonna
popular.
lie, that was probably.
Wayne made that
I'm
popular.
gonna be real with you. That is probably what made me love remixes.
Exactly. Say it again.
not-
Say it again.
Wayne doing that, like taking everybody else's beats and rapping them. That shit is what made me love a remix.
Future has given us greatness, but Wayne has given us more greatness.
Mask off.
Hey, last point, bro. We
Yes,
running out of
bro.
time, bro. We got 60 seconds left, bro.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Shout out to Cardi though. Generational run. I
Yeah,
hope.
shout out my boy Playboy Cardi.
real quick. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
man.
damn, yeah.
DBZ. I know it impacted cultures all across the
Everywhere.
world.
Legendary.
Like,
the,
so
the,
many
the Mexican
kids-
cartel
literally-
stopped murder for him. Like, it's crazy.
everybody
Bro, and I just
growing
want
up,
to say this
like,
to everybody
yeah,
out there, like
man.
everybody that love anime, like, cause I've been having a lot of arguments with people. Yo, Akira is the reason you have your favorite anime right now.
It was the door.
Just know that.
It opened up. It's the gateway.
And it's
anime.
like it seems such a simple like a simple thing, but a lot of people have just really been arguing like, oh, this is. I'm like, dude, you can not like Dragon Ball Z, you can maybe not think it's the best, whatever, but you got to give respects and props to Akira. Like,
It's
literally
everywhere.
the reason. Like, and what kills me is when people be like, oh, I love Super, but I don't love Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, I get it's not the same person that made it, but. It would be no goddamn Dragon Ball.
There
Super
would be
without
no
damn-
Goku
like,
without
what
Dragon-
the hell? What
like-
are we talking about?
Hey,
Bro,
man.
We say
I just feel like
Goku
everybody's
runs
gotta
through
give
everybody
respect.
because of him.
Man,
R.I.P. though.
appreciate y'all for
All right.
tuning in to another episode, Fourth Down Podcast, with the usual guys, Leak and John. I'm Rashad. So tune in for the next episode, and we're out.
Fuck PQ.
Bro, that was a good one, bro. That was
Yeah.
that
we
was.
spent hella time on football.